Hey everybody, this is yours truly, Moonshadowpegasus, bringing you another commentary paint, or however you'd like to call that. So, today I'll be giving all you new artists out there tips on how to improve an art, or like, how to get started in art. So, I've been drawing for a little over a year now, and I want to give all these new artists out there a few tips on what to do when you want to get into art, or how to improve. Even though I'm a fairly new artist, I've been through enough to give you tips on what to do when you first get into art. So, tip number 1, never give up. I know this may sound cheesy, but it's a solid fact. Whatever obstacle that you face, you must conquer bravely and not turn away. If you do so, you have already taken a first step towards being a good artist. With each time you take on these obstacles, you gain experience, which will shape you into who you will be. So haha, Moon finally decided to script her videos. Okay, yay me. On to the second tip, don't stop practicing. As every artist will say to new artists, if you ask them for tips, if you keep practicing, you would get better. And that is true. There's even living proof. You can try, go down my profile and look at my old speed paints. You can see how far I've come. The art I do has generally improved, and you can see that improvement through like when the time changes and you see how it's getting better and better. An artist does not just pick up a pencil and paintbrush and suddenly they're good at art. The artists that create amazing artwork have all been through hours upon hours, months upon months of practice to get where they are now. I will leave a link of my video on how to develop an art style in the description below. As long as you keep practicing persistently, I guarantee you would improve. On to tip number 3, don't steal or trace from artists. I cannot stress this enough. Some new artists believe that once they post amazing art of other amazing artists online, others will like them and give them follows or likes. But that's simply not it. The people of the interwebs will easily find out that you have stolen art. This will, and I guarantee, give you a bad reputation. People out there would rather see the art that you do by yourself, even if it's bad, than good art stolen from big artists. Chasing art will also give you a bad reputation in the art community. Same as stealing art, people will find out. Besides from that, you won't be able to grow as an artist, which will slow you down in your journey to improve your art. Okay, now on to tip number 4. Use references. Some people might confuse copying art and referencing. A lot of artists tell new artists to reference, but some may not understand fully what referencing is. Referencing is basically using a picture as inspiration. For example, I find a picture of a dragon that I like. Maybe I like the pose or the background. So, I draw a cat that's in the same pose as the dragon is. And then, as I like the background, I also do a similar background to the aspects I like from the picture. Well, it's not like, this is referencing, as I'm not just copy and pasting what I have in the original picture and just slapping it onto my own art. This is referencing. And, you may see some artists who draw without references, but then they have been drawing for a long time and that's the only way they can remember, that's the only way they can remember the anatomy or the posing or stuff like that. So it's best to use references as they can help with correct proportions and anatomy. References are good. Okay, I believe this is the last tip. Nope, this is the second to last tip. So tip number 5, never compare yourself to others. I've seen so many new artists, so many that compare themselves to better or other artists. Some might even beat themselves up over how their art is bad compared to other artists. Well, I have news for you. Don't compare yourself to other artists. There will always and I repeat, always be someone who is better and someone who is worse than you. You need to go at your own pace. Everybody has their own rate of improving art. If you rush yourself, the results of that will not be pretty. If you just work at your own pace, I can guarantee that your art will improve faster than if you rush it. Okay, on to tip number 6, and this is the last one. There will always be space for improvement. Like every other activity, there is always room for improvement. Try to find the error of your art and improve upon that. If you keep repeating this process, you will soon find out how you could greatly improve. This is a great way to do better in art and inspire yourself to keep drawing. So here are all my tips, and I hope you enjoyed. I will leave links below on my artists on the differences between tracing, art theft, and referencing, and also, as I've said before, the video of me talking about how to develop an art style. So as the speed paint isn't over, I will leave you to enjoy the speed paint. Thanks for listening to me ramble.